morning, Miss Doan's class. There's been a lot of talk about bullying and cyberbullying, and sometimes what we hear might not actually reflect the facts, which is why I have the chance to speak to Liam. I would like to start by asking the differences and similarities between cyberbullying and regular bullying.
Well, Ty, they're very similar. Basically, cyberbullying would be bullying behaviors carried out through technology. So have the same kinds of things we see occurring at school and neighborhoods, like harassment, disrespecting, rumors, or gossip, are now being carried out online. And while they're not fundamentally different, there are also unique challenges created by the technology: the perceived anonymity, the vulnerability, the fact that the target can be anywhere at any time and be susceptible to attacks from the bully. The problem with, I think, a lot of parents keeping up with their teens are doing online, so they have a tough time monitoring their behaviors, good or bad. I think technology really creates certain challenges for adults who are trying to keep up with their relationship problems among their teens.
When I grew up, there was a saying that I'm sure you've heard a million times. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt. That doesn't seem to be the case, does it?
It's definitely not the case. I mean, talk to any of these parents who lost kids being directly related to experience of cyberbullying. I think it goes back to certainly some of us can better handle certain types of harassment or humiliation than others, and while being called names or rumors being spread around about us may not seem like that big of a deal to us, it certainly is too many people, especially teens. You have to remember, to any teens, the primary influence are his peers, and what they thought, and so while certainly being physically assaulted or bullying is bad, even just the verbal or the relational aggression can be equally as bad for certain kids.
Are there certain kids or certain types of kids that are more vulnerable? Kids who, for one reason or another, stand out or are different than many of their peers?
That's a good question. And certainly we're seeing certain teens targeted in general. Anybody is susceptible to bullying or cyberbullying. We've been exploring certain issues. We know that teens who have low self-esteem are more likely to be the target of a cyberbully. We know that there is a connection to depression. What we don't know is, for example, whether or not the experience with bullying or cyberbullying causes one to have low esteem or causes one to be depressed, or if these teens just have low self-esteem or are behaving in a way that sort of makes them a more attractive target. We do know that those students who tell us that they're more likely to be targeted by bullies and cyberbullies, and we also know that they're more likely to engage in cyberbullying and bullying behavior. So, as much as we'd like to find and identify a profile of a target or a bully, there are a lot of factors that come into play, and there's really no one perfect scenario. But anytime a teen identifies another as being different in some way, whatever it is, they are likely a target.
I would like to thank Liam for these helpful facts about cyberbullying and bullying in general.
Glad to be here.
I did between cyberbullying. I just said bullying.
You said bullying.
Oh, okay, let's start over right from the top.
Actually, you're wrong.
Oh my god.
We're getting nowhere.
Okay,
Good morning, Miss Stone's class. Jeez, can't be like,
Okay, lights, camera.
Actually, oh.
Oh my god.
Alright, so when there's been a lot of talk about bullying and
Ty,
cyberbullying.
let's do the intro. Good morning, America. Like that time.
I'm not doing that now.
Why not?
Okay, just raise this. If you want to add that, you could add.
Please
An
add.
Add. You could add that emotion.
ADD.
In there.
What emotion?
Good morning,
Yeah,
America.
that.
Would you like to
Justin.
Would you like to
Liam,
switch
dude.
roles?
No.
No,
I'm not doing Good Morning America.
Why not?
Okay,
I don't want to.
Okay, just
What about
say-
Good Morning
right-
GCMS?
Yeah, just do that.
Good morning, Mr. Stone Lives. Are we starting?
Yes, I said go.
Lights, camera, action.
Lights, camera.
Gotta go lights, camera, action. Come
Oh
on. We've
my
been
god,
over this.
we go over this every time.
Exactly.
Actually, oh.
Oh my god.
When I grew up, there was a saying that I'm sure you've heard a million times. Sticks and stones. Yes. Okay.
Oh my god. Slow down,
Slow
Mr.
down.
Curtis.
Hey, start over.
2. 2.
Are there certain kids or certain types of kids that are more vulnerable? Kids who are, for one reason or another, stand out or are different than many of the what? Are there certain kids or certain types of kids that are more vulnerable? Kids who are oh my god. Oh yeah, I wasn't ready. I would like to thank Liam for these helpful facts about cyberbullying and bullying in general.
Glad to be here.
Did you see the story about